Yo, what's good everyone? Today we are checking out a brand new game called Blending Simulator 2. Now, when I say a brand new game, it's a little bit of a stretch considering this game did come out last month on the 18th, but so many of you have commented on my videos asking me to go ahead and play this game that if I'm going to be completely honest with you, usually I go ahead and play these games on my alt account, and I really didn't play that much of this, mainly because, well, I didn't really need to because a lot of you have recommended it so much, and based off of the way that you guys have explained it, apparently this is very similar to Factory Simulator, except for the fact that there is a different end goal here, which is basically to go ahead and make smoothies and create some really interesting systems to be able to create these smoothies and then sell them. In return, you get money to then go ahead and buy better equipment. And yeah, man, I don't know, just the entire concept sounds really interesting, and I wanted to go ahead and jump on here. Already on the bottom left hand side, I can see somebody is going absolutely ham, so we're definitely gonna have to check out his little plot. Let's go ahead and get started, man. They actually just recently went ahead and had a brand new update drop, so we're going to be experiencing that as well. But it says, hello and welcome to Blending Simulator 2. Hi, I'm Jaro. I will guide you through the basics of Blending Simulator 2. Let's start by claiming a plot. All of these seem to be occupied. There we go. There's an empty one. All right, so now it says, this is your plot. Looks kind of empty to me. Let's change that. Click the arrow on the left to open the options menu. Okay, pretty straightforward so far. But anyway, it says, this is the building menu. Here you can find all of the building blocks you have. I have put an example build on the right of your plot. Wow, okay, this is super helpful. What? I actually really like that, because there's a lot of people that jump into these games and are completely clueless, and I don't blame them whatsoever. So the fact that they kind of give them an image to really understand what's going on with labels and everything, that's extremely helpful, man. This board shows a basic smoothie factory. Every smoothie factory needs a blender, a jar collector, a cell stall, and a storage crate. Okay, so that's something that we need to keep in mind. So jar factory, blender, jar collector, cell stall, storage crate. All right, cool. If any of these things are missing, your smoothie factory will not be able to produce smoothies. The right board shows what you have to place in order to continue. And as a matter of fact, if we go ahead and turn around, it even shows the specific places where we need to place everything down to really get things working. This tutorial is really well made, man. All right, so what exactly am I supposed to do now? I think I hit down here, select item. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the standard blender. Let's place that down in the exact spot where it's telling us to. We'll go back to select item again, grab the tubes this time. Got to make sure that the arrows are pointing to the right hand side. Place 3 of these down. Next up, we need this, but the problem is that we have 2 of them right now. We have a jar collector and a jar factory. Both of them more or less look the exact same. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is come to the chart over here and let's see which one it is. It's the jar factory, the one that we need to put there. Okay, so jar factory level 1. Make sure that the arrow is pointing to the right hand side. Next up, we need ourselves a right conveyor, I believe, right? Oh no, actually we needed a straight one, but I'll just put the right one right there. I don't know why, but something about the conveyors in this game is really satisfying. Now for the final piece over here, we're gonna need the jar collector. Place this right over here, and now we're extremely close to being done. We just got to grab the shop stall, put that right over here just like this, and then right next to that we got to do the storage crate. There we go, man. We went ahead and completed the task. Well done. That smoothie factory is looking good. You can now close the menu by clicking the hammer again. All your smoothies require ingredients. Here you can collect ingredients like strawberries, bananas, and milk. Go to the area, follow the arrows. Wow, okay, so as I'm sure many of you know, when we were playing Factory Simulator, there is kind of the option to go around and explore and be able to mine different ores and stuff like that. It isn't really a necessity because obviously you have kind of like the auto ores and stuff like that you can set up in your plot, but it looks like here you do need to go ahead and collect all of the different ingredients in order for your plot to even work, which is kind of an interesting twist. I wonder if there is maybe a later thing for maybe like end game players where you can automate this. But anyways, it says collect 10 ingredients and fill up your backpack. So let's go ahead and do that here. Got ourselves some milk and some strawberries. We need some bananas, man. There we go. There's a quick way of getting to your plot. You can click the home button in the menu on the left. Okay, so I'm assuming it's the one with the house. So there we go. We're now being teleported to our plot. That was pretty cool, dude. And then all we need to do is just go ahead. Actually, let me get out of my build mode by clicking clicking the hammer again. And now all we have to do is just walk up to our blender, press E, and it's showing us here that we have a total of 1 banana, 3 milk, and 6 strawberries. So I'm just gonna basically kind of put in everything, I'm assuming. We put in 1 banana that we had, 3 milk, and 1 of the strawberries. So let's blend that. Yo, this is pretty cool, dude. I don't know how healthy it is to actually blend the carton, but I mean, hey, I guess some extra protein, right? Well done. While the blender is full, you can no longer enter the blender. Once your juice has been transformed into jars, they will be sold at the sell stall. Oh, okay. So that's already going on and we're already making money. Let's go, dude. This is pretty sick. It just like travels all the way to the stall. Okay, so that's pretty interesting for the simple fact that it pretty much means we can put our stall wherever we want. Now it says for every smoothie you sell, you will also get XP. When you have enough XP, you can level up. By leveling up, you unlock more areas with better ingredients. Once you have enough money, you can purchase new things at the shop. The shop is located at the back of the plot. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in there. Let me turn on the light. Oh, that's a nice little touch. I like that. The shop has a lot of stuff like better blenders, conveyors, storage, and more. You can visit me if you want to do a quest. Oh, sick. Yes. Now that's definitely a lot of fun to be able to actually go and do some quests physically. Quests are a great way of earning big rewards in a small amount of time. Quests also reward you skill tokens. You can spend your skill tokens in the skill tree. Wait, what? There's a skill tree. The skill tree, you can find upgrades like a bigger backpack or movement speed. These are the basics of Blending Simulator 2. Have fun. All right, so I think the first thing that I really want to check out right now is going to be the skill tree because this is really interesting. I've actually never seen one of these types of simulators incorporate a skill tree into their game. And yeah, from the looks of it, that's exactly what it is, dude. I can go ahead and zoom out and this is basically the size of the skill tree right now. I would imagine that it's probably going to get a lot bigger. Unfortunately, I can't really see what the other stuff does, but what I will say is that the very first one that you can get is called Backpack Expansion 1. Expands your backpack size by 10. Definitely a really interesting way of doing it. Let's go ahead and pick up our very first quest. Oh, look, leaderboards. We got total money earned, most smoothies sold, total XP earned, and playtime. Hi there, my name is Jaro. Nice to meet you. Can you help me with something? I need some ingredients to make some delicious smoothies, but the problem is I don't have any. Would you be so kind to grab some extra ingredients for me? Don't worry, I'll give you a reward in exchange. Pretty cool, man. So we got to get them 10 milk, 10 strawberries, and 10 bananas. Yo, what is this? I got a blend token. Wait, is that one of the skill tree things? No, it's not. Okay, well, that's awkward. Not 100% sure what you do with a blend token, but I would imagine that we're probably going to find out very, very soon. Oh, I just found a golden banana. What? This is really interesting because I have so many questions. What does a golden banana do? Like, what's the difference? Do I gain more money out of it? All right, so we're 50% done with the milk, 20% done with these strawberries and bananas. Do I have to go turn this into them or can I use these ingredients? Pretty sure we're allowed to use them, so I'm just gonna go back to my plot here. Ah, okay, so yeah, if you notice, the regular banana is valued at $2.2 and then the golden one is valued at 6.6. So that's exactly what it means. It's just worth more. So let's go ahead and put the gold one in. We're gonna put some milk in as well. I have a lot of strawberries, so I'll just basically put that in to kind of finish it off. And it's showing down here that our smoothie value is $15. So let's go ahead and fill up our blender, man. This is probably the coolest part right here. And if we come around over here, we can see it traveling as well as it making its way into the jar. That's pretty sick, dude. Wait, whoa, okay, so look, this is giving me like bee swarm vibes right here. So there's individual areas that you need to go ahead and reach that specific level in order to get the ingredients. That's pretty cool. I feel like I've said that so many times now. And I also now know where you spend your blend tokens. There is an actual blend token shop. Over here we have a jar cloner, clones the jars that pass through it. 100 blend tokens. Wow, we got quite the ways to go. Double jar factory turns one juice into 2 jars. We've got the ultra upgrader, upgrades the jars that pass through it. And then the big boy, the godly blender, the god of all blenders, a powerful machine. And they have like a couple of little empty spots for future things. That's interesting, man. Let's make our way over to this shop now. There's another one over there, which I'm assuming I can't really access right now because you do need to be like level 5, maybe level 10 in order to even get there. Over here on the left side, I see a sell items section. And then this is going to be kind of like the starter area. So we basically have everything that we were kind of given already to start off with. And then on this side, we have the upgraded ones, I'm assuming. They have different levels. So jar upgrader level 1, then you have the conveyors that are level 2 and stuff. Man, I am seriously getting crazy factory sim flashbacks right now. now, dude. Like, we're gonna need to figure out a lot of different things. I know we've been covering a lot of new games here on the channel, and I haven't really done any follow-up videos to a lot of them. But if you guys know anything about me, you know that I really like these types of game where I can go ahead and build my own stuff. So I think I'm gonna be coming up with some really interesting things for this game. Now, over here, it looks like these are all kind of just cosmetic items that you can go ahead and put in. I don't really have interest in those. I care about making the moolah. What is a storage table? Stores jars, needs a jar collector. Okay. All right, well, let's go back to our plot, man. We got a lot of money to start making. Not only that, but we also have a quest that we should be doing right now. So let's not get sidetracked looking around, and let's get focused on the matter at hand here. Also, I feel extremely dumb because if you go into your inventory, it actually tells you what the blend token does. So let's get to making these smoothies, man. This time I went ahead and made myself a straight up strawberry smoothie. Let's see. So we're 100% done with the milk already. We just need a couple more strawberries and some bananas. So let's stay away from the milk and let's focus on these really quick. Just one more strawberry, and now we need a bunch of bananas. Oh my god, I need space for one more, dude. Let's go empty out our inventory. So what's with this button down here that says add all? Is this like, yeah, I figured it was a game pass. 75 Robux? I mean, I can't imagine that this is that game breaking, right? Like, it's okay if I just get that. They also do have kind of like a section where you can go ahead and spend Robux, where there is a couple of like starter packs and like a godly starter pack for 1,500 Robux. Servers will reboot for small bug fix update. Oh, well, that's awkward. Anyways, we just went ahead and finished the quest that we were working on. I'm gonna wait till the servers go ahead and reboot here, and then we'll go ahead and get our reward. All right, there we go. We are back in the game now, and I just went ahead and noticed that we currently have $374. I don't know if this is enough to go ahead and purchase anything, but one thing is for sure, I definitely want to go ahead and expand this. Ideally, I would want to have 2 blenders running because honestly, it just makes more sense to have it both flowing at the same exact time. Not only that, but my inventory can hold a total of 10 items, and one of these blenders can only hold the capacity of 5 individual ingredients. So I could literally be killing 2 birds with 1 stone if I was just grabbing ingredients, coming back and dumping it into 2 individual blenders. But the question is, how do we set this up to where everything can kind of meet in the middle and make its way into the jar factories? And taking a look at this, it doesn't really seem like there's any interesting way that we can do it with what we have so far, because I don't really see any type of like splitter or anything going on here as far as the tubes go. So unfortunately, the only way that we can successfully do this is by purchasing another standard blender, one of these straight tubes, and then we also have to get ourselves another jar factory to then go ahead and set this up so that it all meets and drops into this one machine right here. So let's see exactly how we're gonna do this and if I even have enough money to make this upgrade. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab ourselves one of these starter blenders, grab one of these straight tubes, and grab another jar factory level 1. We may also need some conveyors, but to be completely honest, I don't think this needs to be this long. But let's see here really quick. Select item, pull out our standard blender number 2, place it right next to the other one. But now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't really need to buy a tube. Even though it was only $50, I'm not really too worried about it, but I didn't really need to buy one because I will need to go ahead and shorten this a little bit. So let's go ahead and grab that jar factory again, put it right here, and then grab the other one and place it right here as well. Grab the extra tube that we got, put it over here, and now this is where things are gonna get a little bit interesting and where we're gonna have to test a couple of different things to see if it's even gonna work. For starters, is it possible for us to not use a turn conveyor and instead just use straight conveyors? I feel like if this does work, that would be actually major, because then in theory this system right here would work perfectly fine, but there's really only one way to tell. So let's go ahead and add some stuff into this one. Blend. Will it work? Please work, man, please. This would actually be incredible if it actually works. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, drop it onto the conveyor. I know you can do it. Oh, it gets stuck, dude. It gets stuck, man. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay, so we need to make sure that we have ourselves a turn conveyor there. That means that this is now going to become a little more complicated, but let's see what we can work with here. Guys, I actually have a microscopic brain and I did not notice that there is a cross conveyor, dude. So this right here is what we need to go ahead and buy to make this work. The cross conveyor, man. So now this is literally going to be insanely simple. All we have to do is just put the cross conveyor right over here, and then on this end we put the right conveyor. The rest of these are just going to be straight conveyors as it makes its way into the jar collector. Hopefully that kind of works out. In theory, the way that it's supposed to work is this spits it out onto here and then it moves down. My fear right now is that it's going to spit it out too far and it might fall off, but there's really only one way to tell, and that is to go ahead and get ourselves some more ingredients. But I do need to go ahead and finish this quest. Thank you for completing the quest. Here is your reward. And we were given $200, which is perfect. Oh, as well as a skill token. Let's go. So now we're gonna have more space in our inventory. Yeah, so we can go ahead and get ourselves an increase of 10 inside of our inventory with that skill token. And now we can go ahead and move on to the next one on the skill tree, which is a tube upgrade. Tubes can hold more juice. They can hold 2 juices instead of 1. This will help your blender empty out faster. That is sick, dude. This game is really cool. All right, so we went ahead and just got ourselves some more ingredients. Let's test this out now. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw a bunch inside of the first one, and then we'll move on to the second blender and do the same exact thing. So that way we have both of the blenders producing right now, and we're gonna see that hopefully they're gonna make it to the very end here. So that one went ahead and made it. Will this one make it? That is the $1,000,000 question right now. And sure enough, it did. Let's go, dude. So we successfully made our first little contraption here, and we went ahead and now leveled up to level 3. So again, guys, I'm gonna be playing this a whole lot, and to be completely honest, you can more than likely be expecting another video on this tomorrow, because I'm gonna be making this entire plot extremely efficient. Well, I mean, you know, at least as efficient as I usually make things. But for the first episode, I just wanted to go ahead and kind of introduce you guys to the game. Hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and explore that shop up there, as well as whatever that purple tree area over there that's going on in the next video. But like always, if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to drop a like on it. It does help me kind of get a feeling if you guys are enjoying this, and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss any of my future videos. Thank you guys for 50,000 subscribers. Still seems so unreal, and I don't even know what to say, but thank you guys, seriously. Like I told you guys in my previous video, I will be making a poll hopefully here very soon on something that we can do really special for the 50,000 subscribers special. So make sure that you guys keep an eye out for that. But I think that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video. We got a general understanding of the game, and we also went ahead and got started on our little plot that we got going on here. Didn't really expand it too much because we were doing a lot of exploring. But anyways, man, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this one. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.